Hello everyone, it's Vicki here today designing for Bramble Fox, and I'm using the gorgeous July FoxBox. I think it's my favourite ever. Plus I've got a summer, the word summer is available in the store and it goes really well. So you can see the layout that I'm sort of thinking in my head. I already had an idea in my head when I started this, and I wanted to do a cascading layout. Nothing new there, lots of examples around. But I saw one from Nikki Rowland for Hip Kit Club and I thought it was beautiful. So I thought it's time to go back to a cascading layout and have another go. So thanks for the inspiration, Nikki. So I tore a piece of paper for the top with clouds on. This is from the Cocoa Vanilla Sunkissed collection, and I thought that was perfect just up there at the top, looking like sky. And I'm putting some gesso on the page because I intend to put some mixed media on there. So just washing the tools. Now that's dry. I dried it off camera with my heat tool, but it's dry now, so I can start to do the mixed media. And I have these two distress oxides. They're Faded Jeans and Peacock Feathers. So this one is Peacock Feathers, nice sort of teal colour, which I'm putting on there and using the packaging technique just to add some colour to the page. I just want it to be fairly subtle, but I want you to be able to see it when I put my photos on there. And this colour is the Faded Jeans, and I'm just going to do some splatters with that one, just to add that extra little bit of colour in, because I know I want to use some navy elements on this layout later. So there we go, that's the mixed media mostly done. I'm going to start rearranging my photos. I'm happy with that Life's a Beach to hang over the photos because my goddaughters in there are quite small in the photo. There's lots of space around them, and so that can go over the top. And those two little beach huts are to die for. The little pink one is not the right colour, but I rectify that later. So more of the Sunkissed collection from Cocoa Vanilla. I'm just going to use that same cloud paper to back my photos. You can't really see it's cloud paper, it just adds a little border around the photos. And it's nice to have that same colour as the top. So there we go. What am I thinking next? Okay, so this is where I decide to cut out some clouds for the top section. So I'm just going to cut out 5 of them and pop them up. I think it will add a little bit more dimension to my layout if I've got those up there. So I'm going to skip through that in a second. But you can see I just picked out 5 places where I have clouds and cut them out. There we go, and so now I'm just going to use some foam to pop those up a little bit, and that will just give some dimension there and some shadow when you look at the layouts. Just 5 of those. That was quite fun to do, and those shapes are super easy to cut out. They're, you know, just simple clouds, and they didn't take very long to cut. Stuck that one in the wrong place and had to move it. There we go. Okay, so I'm happy with that. And I'm going to put some foam onto the back of my photos so that they're raised off the page a little bit as well. There's lots of texture on this because the photos are raised, and then the perspectives that sit on top are also obviously quite chunky. So this one's a nice thick chunky layout when it's finished. So I'm going to stick the photos down because I know where they're going to go, and I know they're going to overlap each other. And I'm going to start to stick down the perspectives as well. Just take the plastic backing off, which helps it to stick right onto the photos. I love this day of digital photos, so you can print them off. You know you're not sticking things on an original photo. It's just a really nice thing to be able to do. So I've stuck the beach huts on top of the photo as well. They take a while to dry because they're on the plasticky surface of the perspectives and then onto the photo. So they take a while to dry, and you can see in a minute they move around a bit when I'm moving things. but they are stuck firm now. So I'm just pulling out some embellishments to see what I might use on the page. I like this little towel. It says sunshine state of mind, but I just want the sunshine to show. And I'm going to cut around it. So I'm going to cut out so it looks like those tassels are loose rather than have the white background. And I've super speeded this up. I can't fussy cut that fast. I wish. I'm listening to a podcast while I'm doing this, so it's quite nice. Quite nice doing fussy cutting when you've got something to listen to. So, okay, that's another perspective I'm putting on there. Just the silver pair of sunglasses. And they're really cool because they look like mirrored glasses. I love them. They're not great to photograph, but they look very cool. So stick down my title and then stick those sunglasses just there under the title. Okay, what am I thinking now? I'm thinking about putting some elements down here, but it's not the right pink to go with the beach house. I was thinking, should I introduce pink and leave the beach hut pink? But I decided not, because the items I had weren't the right pink. So here's where I'm going to introduce some navy blues. And I always think blue and green go really well. I don't know what that saying used to be, didn't it? Blue and green should never be seen unless there's a colour in between. I have no idea, because blue and green to me go really well. Maybe it depends on the type of blue and type of green. But there we go, that's a clear sticker there, just adding a bit of extra pop of colour down there. I'm just going to arrange these flowers around just to see what I like, where they should go. Okay, I decided to cut the white off the edge of the flowers, and I do that quite a lot with die cuts. I don't know why, sometimes the white annoys me. But yeah, I like the ones that the white's gone. There we go, so I cut all three, and I like that better. Also, I feel like you can fold them up like this more dimensionally when you cut the white off. Okay, sticking those down. I'm going to add to my title with the clear sticker there, so it now says Summer Life. And add that clear sticker there at the bottom. And those little arrows there at the bottom, because they're blue and green and go with my theme. These little stickers say Summer Holiday in Paradise. So I thought that was quite sweet. I'm not one for journaling on my pages really, so little stickers are quite nice to explain what's going on. So a few splatters with the Peacock Feathers Distress Oxide. And then I'm going to cut out these clouds. I'm leaving a little blue border on them for the ones that are going down here, and I just cut out 5 of them so that I can add those around the page as well, just for a bit of extra interest. And I'm just going to stick those flats. They're only little, so I thought it might be a bit of a faff to put more foam on them. 2 over there, so that's my clouds. And this is where I think I'm going to think about colouring the summer house. Yeah, so I've got this Nouveau embellishment paste in a lovely teal colour, and I'm just dry brushing it onto the summer house. And I did a couple of coats on it. I didn't wait for it to dry because I just wanted it to sort of be washy, I guess. And yeah, using a dry brush, there's no water involved in this, just a dry brush, and it worked brilliantly, and it's dried now. I'm really happy with it. I think it looks great. And this is my Nouveau Crystal Drops, just in a really dark deep blue, and I think that that looks really nice just to finish off the mixed media around the bottom. And that's the final layout. I hope it gives you some inspiration. As I said, this FoxBox is my all-time favourite. I love those little huts, and I love the little sign that says Life's a Beach. So, and the mirrored glasses as well, just fabulous. So please do let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I'll see see you next time. This has been Vicky for Bramble Fox. Thank you. Bye bye.